Today, baby, creamy garlic parmesan chicken skewers. You see? Words cannot express my gratitude. Thank you so much for this 1 million milestone. I am so grateful and I'm so appreciative for everybody who hit that follow button. We are here. 1 million, 1 million. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative. I almost started to cry today, but I was like, I gotta go get my balloons. So thank you guys so much for 1 million followers. Let's just be on the road to 2 million. If you know me from my YouTube years, you know that I am just humble and kind and silly grown woman, okay? Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans. I was just sending text messages to my family, screenshotting like 1 million. I'm not even at 1 million on YouTube, but you know, it just happened so fast and I'm just so appreciative. When you love what you do, when you love and truly love what you do, because nothing gives me more joy and satisfaction than to create cooking content. This is the happiest I want to say that I've been in my entire life. But with that being said, I'm going to construct this video a little bit different. I'm going to construct it the same way that I did when I had 100,000 followers here on TikTok. So I'm just going to talk for those of you who don't know who I am, and for those of you who do, I just want to just give a little bit of background about myself and who I am and what I'm fixing today. I'll just leave all the ingredients down in the caption. I'm just going to just talk, if that makes sense, okay? So here I've cleaned and I've cut up 4 chicken thighs. You can use chicken breasts or chicken tenders if you want. So as most of you know, my name is Miriam. And for people who want to pronounce it correctly, I just tell people to say it with the nose. Miriam. I was born in New Jersey, but I grew up in Maryland. And some of the things I'm going to repeat from my 100K video, okay? And now I'm here in the city of Atlanta by way of Fairburn, Georgia. Growing up as a PK girl, you just used to just restriction, okay? My dad did not play, okay? He was just very adamant about keeping us in the house and keeping us sheltered and everything like that. So I dated late. I feel like I just bloomed late as far as the ways of life and how life is constructed and everything. But not that I blame him for it. He did what he had to do as far as raising 2 daughters. I just grew up just very, very sheltered, honey. I'm here in the Atlanta area. I have family here. I stayed here in my 20s. I'm hooking them up like this. Like this. Now, most of you probably wonder, like, my personality. I'm always like this. I'm just a silly grown woman. I always have been. You all see a 1.5, 2 minute video versus how I am probably once an hour throughout the day. I don't have any children. I've always wanted kids. I didn't see my life without babies, but I was diagnosed with PCOS in my 20s. It's not that I didn't want to try to have treatments to try to have babies, because my doctor was like, we can get you pregnant, honey. We can make it happen. But when you're a woman like me and you grow up with so many insecurities, I was just always involved in just nothing but situationships. I didn't have a true relationship until like my late 30s, just on and off with situationships. Who wants to crack down and have a baby and go through fertility treatments with somebody you in situationships with? Not me. I was not going to put myself nor my child through that. I get asked all the time, am I seeing somebody? I am dating. I'm currently dating somebody. And me and God, we're working on him. But I'm meant to be somebody's wife and some children's stepmama, okay? I consider that a fact. You know, and don't get me wrong, I know I can adopt. But as a woman, and I'm just speaking for me, as a woman, there's nothing like giving birth to your own kid. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, I know this experience is horrific, but there's just nothing like, you know, actually carrying your own child, especially when you've always thought that you will always do so. You know what I'm saying? And again, I know there's still possibilities. I know the Brat and Ashanti are in their 40s and have babies. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to decide something because time is winding up. Okay. And my mother died when I was 11 years old. She died of cancer, and my father remarried to a wonderful, beautiful woman. But I remember being 8 years old in the kitchen cooking and making grilled cheese sandwiches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cooking has just always been a part of my life. So basically, a lot of my cooking came from her, and And then my mother was always a cook. I even have one of her cookbooks from like the 70s. Now I'm a faker when it comes to being a baker. I don't bake. Baking has just never been my thing. I kind of just semi-bake. I'll just make a box cake and then make a fresh cheesecake. I just never been a baker. I'm not a griller. I just cook. Give me some meat and some potatoes. I just cook, okay? My chicken skewers have been screwed. I spray my air fryers. I'm just gonna add these to my air fryer. I'm gonna put them on 375 for a total of 8 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip them halfway. Now, how I got into content creation. I'm telling you, when I love creating cooking content. I intend to do this for as long as God will allow me to do this. For a long time, people kept asking me to come and do TikTok and Instagram. I was like, nah, I'm okay. I'm okay where I am. Most of you already know that I'm a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse for over 12 years. Yes, it is nice taking care of people and seeing people get better and healing and getting well, but nursing no longer makes me happy. I haven't been happy with nursing in such a very, very long time. I even took a break from it during the pandemic. Like, I wasn't working as a nurse. I was just creating content. I have a passion and love for something, and then you go back to doing something that makes you feel confined and bound, and it's just not me anymore. It's just not who I am, and I just see myself as just being a content creator. Period. I get asked all the time, do I get paid through TikTok? No, I do get paid through YouTube. I decided not to opt in full time to get paid through TikTok because I noticed when I did it for like a month. And what I noticed was by the beginning of the month, I'm making like $1.20 per 1,000 views. And then by the time you get to like the 20th or 25th of the month, you're making like 20 cents per 1,000 views. And those are only qualified views. This video has 7 million views. Well, out of those 7 million views, maybe only one of them considered qualified. I've had videos on TikTok that didn't make any money for that month, so I just opted out. I just rather get paid through like sponsorship deals. I've always said that. I've always been honest about that. I will only sign up for brand deals and sponsorship deals that I believe in. Every brand deal that I've been approached with so far, I've had every single item in my house. Bounty paper towels, Louisiana fish fry. Like, those items I already had in my home, so it was an automatic yes. Of course I'll do it. Of course, honey. I want to really do this 100% full time and just make it a living. Even though you've seen brand deals and I have brand deals coming in, I haven't got paid a dime yet. And it's November, and I've been doing this since May for TikTok. I've always gotten paid through YouTube, but I've drawn my attention to TikTok and Instagram, where I'm not really making much money, hardly any money on YouTube. So brand deals keep coming in, and just think about it. I love this so much. It wasn't 100% about the money. I want to at least make enough to live. Do I want to be rich? Of course, who don't want to be rich? But I need enough to make a living. I have to make a living. I have to live, and I want to live comfortably. So as long as I just have enough to live and live very comfortable. So now, that part, money talk, is out of the way. I did all that talking, I forgot to flip them. They're flipped, they're going back in. Here I'm melting down a half a stick of butter. I'm adding in a half a bulb of garlic. I'm gonna cook it on low because I don't want the garlic to burn for about maybe 2 minutes. Here I have a cup of mayo. I'm adding this pressy maize, butter, garlic, and herb blend seasoning to it. Now I'm queen of shred your own cheese, but today, baby, lots and lots of Parmesan cheese. All about garlic and butter. Put that butter and butter. And also some fresh parsley. I think this is gonna be really, really good. Let's give it a taste. Ooh, honey. It's so good. So that's basically it. I don't really know what else to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I come on here, I do my content creation. I just love doing it. I don't know what else to tell you. Ooh, honey, look at that beauty. Baby, who is coming over? Don't need no dipping sauce or nothing. First bite, please. These are incredible. They're so good. I need a minute, baby. I ended up cooking them for like 12 minutes total because I wanted to make sure that we're done, but not dry, you know? Once again, thank you guys so much for 1 million followers. I really appreciate you. I love you. I'm about to get choked up because I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Your dedication to watching my videos, commenting, I just greatly appreciate it. Some of you have even supported by buying my cookbook. You know, I just appreciate the love. And I love you guys so, so much. So I'll see you on my next video. Bye.